So Enrique was asking, kind of in the same vein, but more like big picture. He's thinking, his question was based on Warren Buffett, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. In the current crypto world, what do you think would be an indicator to be fearful and what would be an indicator to be greedy?
Yeah, so I don't invest like Warren Buffett invests. Warren Buffett is a very different class of investor. I am more of a venture investor. He's a value investor. The thing that value investor and venture investors have in common is that they tend to both hold for the very long term, very patient, very long term games. But then they diverge. A value investor is looking at the price, and they're looking for a good price, and they're looking at timing, when to get in and when to get out based on the price. And hopefully you'll get into a business at a low price and it's a good business and it compounds for decades and you don't have to get out. That's the ideal situation for a value investor. A venture investor is very different. We invest very early when it's just a hope and a prayer. When it's so cheap that like the details of the price don't matter, it's still, if it works, it's going to be orders of magnitude less than it will be worth. And if it doesn't work, it's going to be worth zero. And we build a broad portfolio versus a value investor would build a narrow portfolio. So I can't interpret a Buffett quote for you in the concept of crypto. I don't think it actually applies. I think basically, if you believe in the Bitcoin and Ethereum and so on, technologies and stories, and if you understand them really well, then you're likely to either not agree with them, in which case you wouldn't buy them, or you would agree with them, in which case you think they're ludicrously underpriced compared to where they will eventually end up once they pass all their black swan tests. So I don't think the Warren Buffett strategy applies. I don't think you want to time your entrance or exit into an asset class that is either going to go 10x or 20x from here or go to zero. That's not how you think about it. It's a binary bet. So you just have to decide whether you have the conviction and the fortitude or not. And if you do, then maybe you average in over a certain time period so as to not be exposed to sudden price swings and movements. And then you just kind of put it away and you hold for the long haul. Like it would be Bitcoin and HODL or ETH and chill.
Turn it off.